Good morning and welcome to the Jim Rohn Weekend Leadership Event with special guests including Brian Tracy and Dennis Waitley. Now, let's meet your MC for the weekend, Chris Widener. Chris has been speaking professionally since 1988 and has shared the stage with U.S. presidential candidates, nationally known television news anchors, best-selling authors, and professional athletes. He has spoken on motivation and leadership to some of America's finest organizations, including General Electric, Cisco Systems, and the Harvard Business School. Chris has written over 350 articles and 5 books and has produced close to 30 audio programs on leadership and motivation. His articles appear monthly in nearly 200 publications. Chris is also the featured contributing editor of the Jim Rohn One-Year Success Program. Chris's newsletter, Made for Success, has subscribers in 105 countries, making it one of the world's most widely distributed newsletters on success and leadership. His most recent book is The Angel Inside, Creating a Life of Power and Beauty. Now, let's welcome to the stage, Chris Widener.
Welcome to Anaheim. How many of you are excited to be here today? Well, welcome to the Jim Rohn Weekend Leadership Event. It's going to be an extremely exciting 3 days, and I suppose I don't have to tell you that. We have people literally from all over the world. Of course, from the United States, but then also all over the world. I did a brief, quick walkthrough and just took a look at where some folks were from, and I wanted to just tell you where a lot of the people came from. Certainly this isn't an exhaustive list, but it's a list from outside the United States. Nigeria, Norway, Australia, Italy, the UK, Mexico, Canada, Finland, Denmark, Ireland, Switzerland, Belgium, the Cayman Islands, and I think we even have some folks from New Jersey. So it's going to be a great 3 days, and it's okay. I can bust on the people from New Jersey. I actually did 3 years in New Jersey. Well, I mean, I lived in New Jersey for 3 years. Just give you an overview. We have coming up shortly Jim Rohn. Then later on in the day, the great Dennis Waitley is going to be here with us. And then later on after that, we're going to have Jim back on the stage. And then, of course, we have the teenage session, which is geared for teenagers, but certainly everybody is invited to that, and it's going to be an extraordinary time as well. One thought I want to give to you as we begin this day and this weekend, and it's around the idea of ideas. I love the concept of ideas because ideas are the seeds of what become our lives. And over the course of the next 3 days with Jim and Dennis and Brian, as well as a number of the other speakers, you're going to get literally thousands of ideas. And I think about the power of ideas. You know, Microsoft started as an idea in someone's mind. The automobile started as an idea in someone's mind. Space travel began as an idea in someone's mind. In fact, the very foundation of our country, the United States of America, began as an idea and a concept inside someone's mind. Truly amazing what happens when we allow an idea to grow inside of us and then transform by action to begin to develop the kind of life that we want to live. And that, to me, is the most exciting reason to be here today. Each and every one of you is going to be kind of on idea overload. You're going to have little ideas that are going to pop into your brain, and what comes into one person's mind is going to be different than what really sits inside of someone else's mind. But take those ideas and write them down. You're going to take lots of notes, and then begin to let them germinate inside of you. Begin to let them grow into something that when you go home you can place into action. The power of ideas is truly amazing. And there's really no one better at ideas than our first speaker today. Over the last 40 years, he's spoken to about 6,000 audiences. He's written numerous books, many audio tapes, CDs, of which most of you in here can probably name and have experienced and really enjoyed and benefited from. He is a gentleman who truly probably does not need an introduction to you, but I'm happy to be able to be the one to do it. It is my great privilege and my high honor to be able to introduce to you for this weekend, Jim Rohn. Please welcome.
Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wow. Save some for the end. How many of you have never seen me before? This is your first time. Wow, everybody. So I'm not so famous after all. Anyway, nice to have all of you here. It's a long journey here for me from the farms of southern Idaho, where I grew up, to, next door to Disneyland, with all the spotlights and cameras and all of you here. It's just a bit much. It's unbelievable. I did my first for-pay seminar in 1963 at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, California, called Adventures in Achievement. So this now makes my year number 41. So, a lot of years. And my big purpose now is to keep my journey going. I just got back from Argentina last week, And next week I go to Venezuela. Toward the end of the month, back to Italy and Europe. A little later in the year, Asia, South Africa, and Australia, and who knows where else. So from my travels around the world, I just really dropped by to say hello and share some ideas.